There are currently 5 different levels of autonomous driving. The lower levels are features you'll find in a large percentage of current vehicles. Lane departure warnings, radar-assisted cruise control, and preventative braking, to name a few. But the days of getting into a vehicle and simply announcing where you want to go, well, they're coming as well. We'll discuss level 0, level 5, and everything in between, including projected timelines, new ownership scenarios, as well as safety implications. Kevin, Erica, in today's day and age with the automotive industry, safety features are a big proponent of it. And each manufacturer has, each year over year, included more standard safety features, brake mitigation, lane keeping assist. But one of the big topics is autonomous driving. Kevin, what's the difference between semi-autonomous and autonomous?
Well, that's a great question, Joel, and you're right. Every year it seems like more and more vehicles are having these features standard. Fully autonomous is still pretty early. There's only a handful of manufacturers that have them out there where you literally could take your hands off it. They still want you alert. You can't take a nap or read the paper, but it'll literally drive for you. It'll go around curves. It'll slow down if a car's in front of you. So that's still evolving, and I think it'll come to a point where you just announce where you want to go. Semi-autonomous driving, most of the newer cars today have that, and what that's meant for is that maybe that moment where you're distracted or you've looked in the back seat to interact with someone and you've gone out of your lane, it will keep you in your lane, and that's a big feature, and it's pretty cool technology.
Talking about that technology, keeping you in your lane, there's another term that we use in the automotive industry, adaptive cruise control. Does that fall in line with semi-autonomous as well?
Absolutely, 100%. You know, people that take long distance drives, you know, travel with their family. I will be doing that very quickly here, regularly. But the nice part is that when you have a vehicle that does the, you know, the adaptive cruise, thank you. It allows you to be able to focus on a lot of other things that are happening on the road right around you, the people that are coming up next to you, the potential person that doesn't have the safety features and they're coming into your lane. It allows you to really focus on that and not necessarily have to continue to brake every time you come up behind somebody. Truthfully, it helps with a lot of fatigue, and it allows you to get to your destination much safer and awake.
Absolutely. Fatigue and awake. You know, a lot of things that get thrown around when you're going on these long distance trips. Do you guys think this safety feature is here to stay? It's great for the future? What are your opinions on it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it going away. I think if you, once you have this in your vehicle and you know how it works, and I think that's an important part, when you take delivery of a vehicle that has this, the brand specialist you're working with needs to tell you, because some of the manufacturers, the seats rumble, or the steering wheel, or it makes a noise, and what it's trying to do is say, hey, you're going out of your lane. It tries to wake you up. So it's really cool, but I think once you've had this, it would be like going back in time if you didn't have it in your next vehicle. So this is here to stay, no question about it.
Absolutely. I think a lot more manufacturers are just trying to really integrate the full autonomous or semi-autonomous driving into every single vehicle, because again, safety, that's where it's at. Everybody needs a car for the most part, right? But what do they want to do? They want to get there safe. They want to get them there safely with their family and everybody that's around them as well.
No, absolutely. And I think when people take trips, long distance or even short distance trips, there's always someone that's complaining about the driver. The driver drives too fast, drives too slow, weaves in and out of traffic. You know, this kind of technology really helps with those moments. And when you're on long distance trips, I like to think of it as the handle. You no longer need that.
Yeah, no, it'll keep you in your lane, and you're not going to have that. The thing that's funny about the fully autonomous driving is that it does a phenomenal job of predicting and seeing things that go into you, but there's going to be the rare case where a tree got blown down or something fell off the back of a vehicle. But overall, when you look at the safety that this technology brings, it's 99.9% going to be effective, but there's always going to be that little something that might happen that makes someone says, aha, I knew it. But it reacts a lot quicker. It can brake quicker than a human being can by putting their foot down. Oftentimes you start to brake and it's already braking for you. This technology will make it safer for the passengers in your vehicles and those around you. No question about it.
Yeah, you know, we talked about the cruise control, right? And how it's adaptive and those things. But, you know, some of the technology that the manufacturers are coming out with where the computer kind of thinks, you know, 2 or 3 steps ahead of you. That's why it happens so quickly, right? The human mind happens like this, but the computer thinks in a fraction of that snap. And it gives you an opportunity to, you know, again, just make sure you're staying safe with everybody.
wow, has technology advanced today, and this semi and fully autonomous driving, it's here to stay. They're going to keep making advances on this, but I can't wait to see what the future looks like on it.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll tell you that when customers come in, we obviously need to find out what they're using the vehicle for. Some people need trucks because they haul stuff or they pull stuff, and some want sports car. But there's one common theme no matter what they're looking for, and that's safety. And that's what is happening with this autonomous and semi-autonomous and all of these other safe features. It's going to keep you safer.
To that point on safety, another big benefit of it, lowers your insurance rates.
Absolutely.
Everyone loves saving money.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.